BetBlitz.
Hello everyone, this is Mike with BetBlitz. Welcome back to your source for daily sports picks. Today's a new day and we are looking to set you up with some of the best picks on both PrizePicks as well as Underdog. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your push notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment and hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 550 likes, we will be dropping bonus picks in our next video, so take a moment and hit that like button. Also, at the end of this video, let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking, as well as the ones you won't, or any other lines that you think have a great chance of hitting. And if the picks in this video aren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below and sign up for the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community, and right now you can gain access to them for 15% off when you use code BLITZ, so go give them a look. Today we will be getting into the NBA's Wednesday slate of games, and for our first pick, we'll be headed over to the three-pointers made tab, and this time we like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for more than 1.5 three-pointers made. Now, taking a quick look here on Outlier, and by the way, if you'd like to try Outlier for yourself, click our link in the description below to gain a free 7-day trial. This pick may come as a bit of a surprise to you, as SGA has actually only exceeded it in 4 of his last 10 games. However, this is a line SGA has actually exceeded in 2 of his last 3 matchups versus the Phoenix Suns, as well as in 28 of the 48 games he's played this season. Now, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder will be facing off against a Phoenix Suns defense that this season has been pretty average overall, giving up a fair share amount of three-pointers to their opponents. Now, when it comes to defending against their opponent guards, the Phoenix Suns are ranked even worse, near the bottom of the league, giving up a fair share of three-pointers per game to the position. Here's Phoenix defensive numbers against opponent shooting guards, for those of you who want to see that as well. But overall, we expect SGA to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Now, taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that SGA is getting a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, near 33 minutes per game. This is despite playing just 22 minutes in a blowout victory versus the Milwaukee Bucks in their last outing. And although SGA has not been shooting the 3-ball as well as we'd like to see it from behind the arc, just 31% from 3 over his last 10 games, he is still getting up a fair share amount of attempts per game, just under 5 over his last 10 games per game, and making a per game average of exactly 1.5 threes per game over his last 10 games. So coming into this game, we do expect SGA to have plenty of time as well as opportunity to reach this line. On his career, SGA hasn't been much of a three-point shooter, however, this season making solid improvements, 2 three-pointers per game over the season, and shooting a much more respectable 35% from behind the arc on close to 6 attempts per game on the season. And coming into this game against a poor perimeter defense in the Phoenix Suns, we do expect SGA to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for more than 1.5 three-pointers made. Now for our next pick, we'll be headed over to the PRA tab, and this time we like Bradley Beal for less than 26.5 PRA. Now, taking a quick look here on Outlier, we see that this is a line Bradley Beal has actually failed to exceed in 8 of the last 10 games. Additionally, this is a line Beal has failed to exceed in 65% of his last 20 games, as well as in 24 of the 36 games he's played this season. Now, Bradley Beal and the Phoenix Suns will be facing off against the Oklahoma City Thunder defense that this season has been very solid overall, especially when it comes to defending their opponent's scoring, ranked right at the top of the league for the best defensive team when it comes to defending their opponent's points. Also very good defending playmaking from their opponents. They are, as a team overall, not that good defensively when it comes to rebounds, but this isn't really a stat we'll have to worry about too much with Beal. And when it comes to defending against opponent shooting guards, the Oklahoma City Thunder are just the same. Again, ranked very solid defensively across the board, defending their opponent's shooting guards PRA totals. So overall, coming into this game, we don't expect Bradley Beal to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Bradley Beal is getting a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, near 31 minutes per game. However, his minutes have not necessarily translated to an increase in his overall PRA totals. again falling below this line 8 of his last 10 games. In fact, in his last few games, he hasn't really been getting up that many attempts over his last 10 games, averaging just slightly above 10 attempts per game. So coming into this game, we don't expect Bradley Beal to have enough opportunity to reach this line. Now, in his career, Bradley Beal has been a solid scorer as well as a decent playmaker for his position. However, this season actually having one of his worst scoring seasons, just slightly above 17 points per game and an average of about 3 rebounds and assists. And coming into this game against a very solid Oklahoma City Thunder defense, we aren't expecting Bradley Beal, again, to have enough opportunity to reach this line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Bradley Beal for less than 26.5 PRA. Now, for those of you wisely making picks with Underdog as well, we want to share with you a couple of plays that we thought had a great chance of hitting, and that is Jared Allen for higher than 0.5 double-doubles, as well as Walker Kessler for higher than 0.5 double-doubles. And if you like making picks under the traditional PRA stats, but also want to have access to making picks on things like double-doubles as well as triple-doubles, click our link in the description below and sign up for Underdog using code BETBLITZ, because when you do, you'll receive a free pick as well as 1,000 in bonus cash. And right now, Underdog has been going absolutely insane with all the free picks, discounted player props, and promos that they are dropping as gifts in your lobby on a day-to-day basis. Right now, they do have this Travis Kelce for 0.5 total yards for the Super Bowl game. Make sure you guys go lock that in so you guys aren't leaving any money on the table. And again, if you aren't already on Underdog, sign up using code BETBLITZ, claim your free pick and bonus cash, and trust us, your profits will increase. Now for our third play, we'll be under the PRA tab, and this time we like Giannis Antetokounmpo for less than 50.5 PRA. Now taking a quick look here on Outlier, this pick may come as a bit of a surprise to you, as Giannis Antetokounmpo has actually only failed to exceed it in 4 of his last 10 games. However, this is a line Giannis Antetokounmpo has failed to exceed in 55% of his last 20 games, in 6 of his last 6 matchups versus the Charlotte Hornets, as well as in 25 of the 42 games he's played this season. Now, Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks will be facing off against a Charlotte Hornets defense that this season has been pretty average overall when it comes to defending their opponents' PRA totals, giving up a fair share of points, rebounds, and assists overall to their opponents. And when it comes to defending against opponent power forwards specifically, the Charlotte Hornets are again pretty much average overall defending their opponent power forwards PRAs, but still not giving up that many PRA totals in comparison to the line that Giannis is currently at. So coming into this game, we aren't expecting Giannis to have plenty of opportunity to reach this line. Now taking a quick look here at his minutes, we see that Giannis Antetokounmpo is playing a solid dose of minutes over his last 10 games, near 35 minutes per game. This is slightly higher than we'd like to see it to be taking his over. However, we still just don't like the matchup overall and just feel this line is a bit higher than it should be. PrizePicks may even bump it down a bit later. And we look at his season stats, very impressive across the board, however, still just slightly below his overall line today. And again, coming in against this average defensive team, we think it'll be just enough to hold Giannis under his line. So for all these reasons, we'll be taking Giannis Antetokounmpo for less than 50.5 PRA. If you're new to the channel, take a moment to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so that you can have early access to our picks as soon as we post and before the lines get bumped. Also, take a moment and hit the like button. We do have a like goal for this video, and if this video gets above 550 likes, we'll be dropping bonus picks in our next video, so take a moment and hit that like button. And again, if the picks in this video weren't enough for you and you'd like access to even more picks, click our link in the description below and sign up for the outlet. These guys are the premier sports betting community, and right now when you use code BLITZ, you'll receive 15% off your access, so go give them a look. Let us know down in the comment section which of these picks you will be taking as well as the ones you won't. We thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in our next video.